Welcome to Two Creative Chicks That Ride. My name is Michelle Melio, and today we will be having our show as usual. It looks like we have volume, it looks like we have video. One thing that is missing today is our dear Amy. Amy is at home today. She is unable to make it in for today's show. But as you can see over here on the right, oh, hold on a minute. I think I have a call. We have an Amy cam. Okay, answer. Hey, beautiful lady.
I look so fake right now.
Let me see if I can get you to... You look beautiful. Let's see if we can get this to work. Okay, we have the Amy cam. Can you see yourself?
I am not on anywhere except me. So I won't know if I can see myself until we do the live video.
Okay. Well, so we had a plan. We have the Amy cam. Oh wait, the Amy cam.
Okay, I'm gonna close this blind behind me though, because I think it's just too much.
Okay.
So hang on 1 second.
Absolutely.
Oh, that should be much better. You should be able to see me much better now, right?
Yes. There you are, beautiful.
Yeah.
So
hi, honey.
Hi.
I got cleavage.
We're live.
We are not live.
We are.
We're not live, are we really?
We are live.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, everybody. Whoops.
I love
Hi.
it. You know, I was saying that
Nice cleavage shot, Amy. Wow, I wish I had known we were live. How funny is that?
Oh my God, I love it.
Well, you know what? You get to see the real Amy sometimes, and sometimes that's really freaking cool.
Right.
So I am on my computer from home today. So Michelle, you want to do rock, paper, scissors, but I can't tell who wins.
I like that. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. You won. I have rock. You have scissors. Right? Yeah, you. Do I win?
Okay. Yeah, you win. Rocks, crushed of scissors. Yeah, I can't cut a rock, so you're on, girlfriend.
So, welcome to today's show. As I was saying, my name is Michelle, and
I'm Amy,
and we are two
creative chicks that ride.
I think we're getting this. So, as I was saying earlier, Amy is not able to be with us today, but we have the Amy cam. I'm going to try to do this Amy cam. Whoop, whoop. There's the Amy cam. So, we have a little teeny Amy, and for those of you that tuned in early, you were able to get a nice what it's like, what we're like when the camera's off, which, you know, we had kind of talked about doing that.
Very true. I thought that was just for you, Michelle, but okay. The world has seen it now.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yay. I'm going to put on our chat
Yes.
bot. I'm going to put on our chat and see if we have anybody on with us. We have a great show planned for you today. This is actually, you know, every week is a week of firsts, right? And we are like having a blast, I think, with our firsts. This week.
Yes, for real.
Yeah, so this week, right, we got the sound. And so now we are going to have Amy in her little Amy cam. And who knows, you know, this will be practice for the future, and we can put ourselves in the us cam, you know? So, yeah.
Yes. So, Michelle, I just have one quick question for you, because I'm trying to do this from home, which is new for us. And it is being on Mind Trip Productions.
On YouTube? Yes, on Mind Trip Productions.
Perfect. So I'm trying to get there right now so that I can share this on our other pages, and here we are. Okay. I had gotten a little video clip that we were live, so I'm trying to locate that. But Michelle, you could keep going. I'm just having a little trouble on my end finding it.
Okay. Awesome. All right, so I just updated our announcement. This is show number 9, folks. Number 9. What is that?
I know.
Yeah, I feel like I gotta say that in like a different language or something, you know? El Nino.
Yeah.
Show number
I know.
090. Um,
Oh, nine.
yeah, today we're going to be talking about packing for your trip. We got Daytona Bike Week coming up, and
Yes.
yeah, so long trips, short trips. Where are you coming from? I know, I got friends that are coming in from North Carolina, Amy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have actually some family, I believe, that's coming down from Connecticut to go to the show also.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are they flying it? Are they riding it?
They're trailering it.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's okay.
My friend and my son and his friends are coming down. So.
No.
Yes.
Yay! How exciting.
I know, I'm excited. Yeah.
That is cool.
A lot of good stuff going on. This is our time of year here in Florida,
Yeah, it really is. And with the bike week starting up, like we have a lot of people coming in from out of state. We have a lot of people that go from Florida. So for us, if we weren't going to stay there, it would be a day trip. Some people go up for the weekend. And then there are others, like you said, that trailer up, they ride up. So that's like a big thing to talk about too, is like, what do you pack when you're leaving state, right?
Yeah, exactly. I know for me, I didn't have saddlebags when I first got my bike, so I packed everything in a backpack, so I had to pack like very conservatively.
Was it a big backpack?
And no, it was just like a regular school backpack, right? That you would carry your books in. And if I'm not mistaken, it might have even been one of my grandkids, so it probably was like a Disney character, I think it was.
You can put it right there. Right there's fine. Yep, we got FedEx. Hi, FedEx guy.
Hi, FedEx guy. Thanks for our deliveries. We love presents.
We love presents.
Yes.
So, as many of you know, we are a working motorcycle repair shop, and we're a very busy working motorcycle repair shop. So sometimes during our show, we have to run in and out. Hey, Amy, you want to run those tires out back to Dave for me?
Sure. I'll just fly over there on my broomstick, jump on board, and we'll roll them out back. No problem.
I love it. Amy's going to bring them out back for you, Dave. They're right here. FedEx just came.
Yes. So Michelle, how do you guys pack when you go on a road trip? What are some of the essentials that you pack on your bike?
Oh my God, I'm so glad you asked that. You know what, you would think that we planned this, but we didn't. As you can tell by watching us, Amy and I do not plan things. We just do. Well, since you asked.
Or you would have not have gotten the tea-top shot today.
Yes. This is my bag.
Wow.
This is my baby. So if we're going, like for Daytona, if we're going for the weekend,
Yep.
I have, oh my gosh, I have tent stakes in here. I have a tent in here. I have folded up, very tightly folded up piece of tarp, for wetness. I have little cups that turn into plates and bowls and spoons. It's like a little teeny thing. And this all goes on my back. This is my backpack. I do want to get like a, anyways, that thing on the back where I can tie the backpack to it. But
I love you, the thingy. You know the thingy?
The thingy, right? So this will not have my clothes, but this has all the essentials because Dave and I camp when we go away for a weekend on the bikes. So
Right.
I was gonna empty it all out, but then I just realized how heavy it is, and I was like, I'm just gonna take out my favorite thing. This is short trip, long trip, doesn't matter. This is my absolute favorite, Amy, and I like to get these in the shop and into the store. Guess what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what it is, huh?
Why don't you tell us what it is, Michelle?
Okay, it's a chair. I keep looking this way, but you're over here. Okay.
I know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. It's kind of weird not to be there, too.
I miss
Just
you.
saying.
I'm going to hug you. I'm going to have to
I
hug
miss
the
you,
phone.
too.
This is a
Oh,
chair.
we're going to do virtual hugs.
Hug. Oh, wait, wrong way. Hug. I'm bad at that. Okay, so it comes like this. These are all the little legs. They're all connected. And this opens up, goes like this. I won't take up too much of our time. And it turns into a chair. And here's the back of it. And this is my chair, my camp chair. But it's great, like say you're doing, right? Do you love it?
It is. I do.
I wonder if we should
I love
have
it
them.
even more now that I can see what you're doing because I finally found you.
Cause you found me? I'm putting together a chair.
I finally found you on live stream. Thank goodness.
Yeah. What's going on? Well, it's really easy because then you just lined it up. I mean, come on, guys, right? How hard is that? Like you lined it up, and then this part goes on the top. If you have a child, you should call the child and say, "Child, can you set this up for me?" So,
I agree.
right? A kid can do it. Okay, and this goes on here, and then these go on here, and you have your chair. And this is good for short trips because, like this weekend's event that's going on, you know, this is good for a concert if you're going to a concert. If you're
That thing
camping,
is cool.
if you're going just a bike week, you know what I mean? How many times have we run into things that we're doing that you don't? Oh, I wish I had a chair. Or you're standing around, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. I get it.
I mean, clothing is
That's
important
awesome.
too.
Yep.
Now, what do you pack? Have you done a long trip yet, Amy?
Yeah, I did. I actually rode to Oktoberfest. So I went up to Oktoberfest and I went with my girlfriend. We ended up getting a hotel room, really inexpensive, so we didn't have to camp. But I literally had my saddlebags packed because it was October, so we had to pack warm jackets, long pants. I always ride in long pants anyway, but so I actually have a travel pack that sits on the back seat of my motorcycle, and it's just for traveling. So I pack my essentials. I always make sure that I have an extra change of clothes because you never know when you're going to get wet here in Florida.
True.
And I take the basics, right? Like, just your essentials, like a toothbrush, toothpaste, the mini-size travel things for shampoo, conditioner, soap, all that kind of stuff. And I got to tell you, I was really surprised that I got it all in a backpack the first time I went away for the night on my bike. I got it all in a backpack, and I was really happy about that Barbie backpack. As a matter of fact, it was a Barbie backpack. Yeah, and then when we traveled for the weekend, we went Friday, Saturday, Sunday to Daytona. We had a blast, but it was really nice to go back to the hotel, take a shower, sleep in a real bed. We've done vending, Michelle, together where we've camped out, and that's always fun too. So, but my essentials is just, make sure I got the credit card, make sure I got some cash, make sure I got a change of clothes, because you could always buy clothes when you're there.
Yeah, you
That's
can.
my opinion.
You can. And my dad
I
did
usually do.
My dad did he just went around the country. He was gone for 3 months, and that's how I got that kit, was from him, because after he did it, he's like, he did a couple other long trips, but that was like his big, he may borrow it back, but he camped in his 70s, but like he just would bring maybe 1 or 2 pairs of jeans, you know what I mean, and a few shirts, and like you said, they'd stop and wash them on the way, but they'd buy shirts, like, wherever he went, he'd try to go to the Harley Davidsons in whatever state he was in, and he'd buy a shirt. So you're absolutely right. Like, I think a lot of people think clothing, oh my God, how am I going to fit my clothing? But that's a good point, because the clothing isn't as important as, like, the credit card, the cash, the chapstick,
Right.
The sunblock. What kind of weather are you going to get in? Do you need to bring a rain some type of rain gear with you? We've been caught in that.
we have. Michelle, so you said that all of those items that you purchased, you can purchase online. Maybe we could put a little link in the comments. I'm not there today, but maybe, we always review our comments. I'd love to see what other people pack and what you guys feel are essentials, or girls feel that are essentials for you, right? So I know for me, like when I go to a biking event, I don't pack a lot because I know I'm going to get stuff there. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And
I gotta tell you, it feels weird to not be sitting next to you right now. I'm just saying.
it does too. I keep looking over at you, but I'm looking away. I'm looking away from you, Amy.
Yeah.
No. So I have to look out the window to pretend I'm talking to you, which feels weird too. I know, we're huggers, and this is, and it's interesting too, because it seems like a very quiet day on the show today too. It's like, have we lost our following? Let us know that you're here.
I know.
Give us a shout out.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I'm actually on Yankee Dave Motorsports live stream right now, and I'm not seeing anything on that.
Well, that's all right. We entertain ourselves. I know Robin can't be our. I can see our little vocals moving, so I'm sure we have sound today. But
Yes.
Robin's got a show at 1. She's going to be doing a live at 1, so I'm sure she's getting ready for that.
Okay. Mhm.
But yeah, we'd love to hear that. You're right. We'd love to hear what you pack. I think essentials are most important, and I think like packing small. There's a lot of tutorials on YouTube on how you can like roll up your whole outfit so that it's like
That's what I do. I roll everything as tight as possible. And then my dad gave me an extra tip about rolling up and getting everything to fit nicely is if you roll up your stuff and then put it in a Ziploc bag and squish the air out of it.
Really? Oh, and that's a good idea too, because like if you get caught in rain or something, you know what I mean? If you have a backpack, they're usually waterproof, but you can get a leak. You never know. Drop your bag in a puddle, or who knows?
Yeah.
A Ziploc baggie. That's cool. I pack lightly when I go
I'm
to
glad
events.
I remembered that. Thanks, Dad. I gotta remember that one.
Thanks, Amy's dad. From Amy on the Amy Cam. And you can get things to fold up really small.
I got an Amy Cam. I'm so privileged today. I really am. I'm feeling good about it, man.
I love it. I think, I hope it goes over well. Maybe we could bring people on the show. I know we can actually do it on this, but, I only had 3 hours this morning. I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, I know. But we have conquered that last minute stress situation because we discussed meeting earlier to plan better, and every week it gets better and better, and then we get thrown curveballs like this, and that's okay. Yep. We got this. We are powerful women.
We've got this, and you're right. We're powerful, creative, right? And we ride, and we'd love to hear. Again, we have that hashtag. Robin, you're here. Hi, Robin.
Hi, Robin.
We figured you'd be getting ready.
Hashtag 2CCTR.
Yeah, hashtag 2CCTR. If you wanna, what we'd love to see, hashtag 2CCTR, right, Amy, is like a photo of like what you pack. You know what I mean? Your riding bag, what you pack. I like that.
Good idea. Good idea.
So, and guys can post to it too, but we'd love to see the ladies, what you're packing, how you're packing. I remember being all packed to go for Daytona Bike Week. I think it was like 2 years ago, and Dave got the flu. And, I got up the next morning, and maybe it was last year. I was supposed to actually go with Butch, Amy, and Butch had canceled on me.
It was last year. Yeah.
He didn't have anybody to...
Year.
Was it last year?
Yeah.
Okay. Last year.
Yes, ma'am.
So, Butch had called. He'd give me enough notice. Look, I can't get a sitter for my dog. Blah, blah, blah. I said, okay. So I got up in the morning and I said, I can do this. I'm already packed, right? And I did. I put the backpack on and I went by myself, and I had everything that I needed And it was so empowering as a female rider. Guys don't really think twice about it. Some do, but it's just like, I don't know. It's like kind of, what do you think about that? Like almost like we're trained to wait for somebody to go with.
Yeah, I mean, we're used to going with our old man, first of all. We're always used to going with other people. But we're the ones that, in my opinion, whenever I was in a relationship and we planned to go somewhere, I was the checklist person. Like, I had to make sure that A, B, C, and D were already taken care of the day before. So at the last minute for Dave to cancel on you, you were already ready to go, and you're like, I got this, because I'm a chick and I am rule, so I'm gonna go by myself. And you had a blast, from what I remember.
I had a blast, and that initial moment was a little scary when I decided to do it. But I had everything. I think, and I don't know if I was more proud that I did it on my own, because I ride around on my own a lot, so it wasn't that.
Mm-hmm.
But it was that I had everything that I needed. It was great. I was like, wow. And so, and that's why I thought it was important to have this topic covered. What do you pack? What do you need? Essentials. Like you said, clothing is really not on the top of the list. Maybe an extra pair of clothes, really, at the minimum, right? But mainly things that are going to be that you can't plan on while you're on that ride. Like your toolkit, right? Your own specific toolkit.
Yeah, you gotta have that toolkit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Chapsticks, sunblock. I mean, I just love me personally, I gotta have a chair, because I can't even tell you how many times I've gone somewhere and been, shit, I wish I had a chair.
Right. Pop your squat on the ground. It's easy going down. It ain't so easy getting up these days, I gotta tell ya.
So true. And I love the idea of the plastic baggies,
Yeah, it helps to condense the airspace in the bags, and it keeps everything more compact, which allows more room, right? And another thing that I just want to throw out there as an essential, and it is essential to please everybody when you're riding, be very aware of your surroundings, but even more important, put an emergency contact number in your phone and in your saddlebag. I've seen, I hate to say it, but I've seen a lot of terrible accidents around Bike Week, and the phone gets thrown from the bike or thrown from your pocket, and they don't know
who to call,
who to contact to let them know. So if I have spirit bumps everywhere, guys. It's important that you put a number for an emergency contact in your saddlebag, in your toolbox, wherever that's attached to your bike, because you never know when someone's going to need it. That's all. You know?
That's a great tip. And it's something, the things that you don't think you would think of, right? And that you don't think of. So, that's beautiful.
Right. And, I know that in my phone I have the international word for any emergency contact is ICE, I-C-E, in your phone, emergency contact information. And cops will look for ICE in your phone. The ambulance will look for ICE on your phone. So.
I thought you were going to say the number for the International House of Pancakes.
I am a little hungry, Michelle. Are you reading my mind? Get out of my brain, girl. Get out of my brain.
I want pancakes. I can't wait till you come back.
I know. I'm missing you guys. So just a little synopsis of why I'm not there today is I work with another woman who ended up with the Chinese crud. I do not have it. I've been tested a couple times. It's negative, but I am taking my own safety precautions and safety measures by staying home, staying safe, and, I've heard so many different things. It could be false positive, positive negative, whatever. All I know is I'm taking my 14 days. I'm staying home. I'm getting tested by the doctor. I feel wonderful. I look pretty good. So it's just weird not being at the office with Michelle and Dave, that's my second home. I'm there all the time, and I love them guys, So being, having to take a step back and relax and regroup. I don't listen sometimes, and Spirit's like, okay, you're not going to listen to me about slowing down. I'm going to stop you dead in your tracks.
Yeah.
And this is what happened. So I'm in one of those stops right now, and I feel good. I look good. I don't have COVID, but I don't want to take the possibility of ever making anyone else be in the situation that I'm in right now. So I will be back.
I'll be back.
I miss the hugs, because me and Michelle hug every day.
Yes. I can't reach you. Here we go.
I know. Virtual hugs. Oh, booby squishes. Oh.
Robin says we got food on the brain. We always have food on the brain, Robin.
We do. That's right. We're girls. We're squishy. I mean, I'm fluffy, she's squishy, and we like food. We're not going to lie.
We like the food. So I switched us over to our product highlight. And Robin says thanks. I don't know if you can see the chats, but Robin does say thanks for being safe. And I'll tell you, that's a big thing. It takes a big person to, so many times we want to, I don't know, think that we're okay or break the rules a little. You know what I mean? And you're like, no,
right.
I'm not. I'm not doing that.
Right. So you have the product of the week up. And I actually have the product of the week right here, so I'm going to switch my camera around for y'all because I can see Michelle, and now you guys can see the product of the week. Yes! I just got a new shipment of my bangle bracelets in. There's skulls and crossbones, there's animals, there's suns and moons and stars, because that's all Amy right there.
Yeah.
So we have them in the sterling silver, we have them in the gold, and we have them in the rose copper, which I love these ones. They're beautiful. And they all have individual bangles on them. I do have a list of bangle charms that are available. So I will be putting those up on the website also. And just a little, just a little brief description of each of the charms. But, I'm loving these bangles. They feel good. They're nice and lightweight. I just got them all together again. See, there's one of the skulls and crossbones, actually. They're pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool.
So those are the product of the week. They are $9.99. And they are available on the website, in store. And of course, if you mention watching the show and seeing these bangles, I will give you a surprise discount on them. Not going to tell you how much, but I'm going to give you a surprise on them, okay? So that, Michelle, is our product of the week. We have over 60 new charms in. So the other ones have sold out pretty quickly, so you might want to get your dibs on them. Yankee Babe always has a collection on her wrist, which I love. And, they're available again by the shop or on the internet. The website to find those, you can go through the Yankee Days Motorsports through Creative Chic That Ride. There's links to The Wood Witchery, which is the new company name, The Wood Witchery, .square, .site, and you can get all of these bangles at your choice, okay?
Love them.
So that's about it for our new product of the week, Michelle.
That is beautiful. And I'll tell you what, Amy, I love them. Those are gorgeous. I love the bangles anyways. And I don't know if you saw, but we had Yankee Babe doing her. She's like, I've got mine on.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, she's so boho chick right now. I love it. I love her outfits.
Thank you.
They're awesome.
I got the pink ones done.
Yeah. And just one more thing about those bangles, Michelle, is they open, because I know a lot of women don't wear them because, they have larger hands, right? I mean, I have pretty long fingers myself, but some people have larger hands, and I'll just show you real quick. They open.
Yeah.
See?
Oh, yeah.
So that you can put them on easier, and then they just clip close. That's one of the things I love about these bangles.
Love it.
Is that they open and close a little bit, and they're much easier to get on and off. So that's one of the benefits. That's why I chose that particular brand of bangle to use when I created the bangle bracelets. Yeah.
And you make them yourself, because you had said I just got some bangles in, but when Amy says she just got the bangles in, she means like I just made them. We're our own factory.
Yeah, yeah. I actually handpick the jewelry myself. So I have a vision in mind, and that's how we create stuff, right? So I go and handpick the bangles, I handpick the charms, and I put them together myself with a lot of love and light and protection intent and all that kind of stuff. So, they make me feel good when I wear them, and I like to, every woman likes to go jingle, jingle when they walk, right? I mean, it's almost as good as sparkles, for heaven's sake.
Absolutely, and those are, you can stack those up. I love those. Those are gorgeous. So $9.99 they are, you said? And then get them on your new website.
Yeah. Yes, I do have the new website now. Star Nelly Creations, again, was a family name, and I branched out on my own, so I've created the Wood Witchery. As you can kind of see behind me, that's kind of really who I am. You're getting a little sneak peek into the Amy world today, and because this is my personal space, actually, but that's okay. I'm grateful to share it, and that's just who I am, right? So the Wood Witchery really fits. It's something that I feel deep in my spirit and has been unanimous in every discussion that I've had. So, and Michelle, thank you for also supporting me in this decision and helping me walk this journey, because I love you, girl.
Oh, are you kidding me? I'm honored. I'm honored. And seriously, I'm glad to see that you're spreading your good juju, because you have some really good juju, and people need to, like,
Thank you.
and I know with COVID going on, like, we just, so that you all know, like, we play it safe in here. We really, your safety is very important to us, as is ours. So you can feel safe to come in here and feel that energy, because sometimes just getting a whiff of that really good energy, it spreads. Yeah.
And Michelle, ever since we did the revamp on the front of the house, our energy is off the chain in that store now. Like, anybody who walks into our boutique is like, and it's all the work and all the energy that we're putting into it. So you guys really need to come and stop down and see us. Again, we're at Yankee Dave's Motorsports, and that's 1170 Oslo Road. That's in Vero Beach, Florida. And if you can't come down in person, give us a shout out to us. We can get you on some video, or go to our websites that we have listed. I mean, but if you come down and meet us, it's just an experience all into itself.
Yep, absolutely, absolutely. Couldn't have said it better myself, my friend. So you want to know about the Babe of the Week?
Now that's stuff. Hang on, let me do it again. And now it's time for the Babe of the Week. Is that better?
Much better, yay! We're doing Babes in History this week, Amy. And so this week's babe, this one's a big one. She's pretty well known.
Oh, she's beautiful.
She is gorgeous. This young lady still rides, by the way. Can you believe it? Yeah, she still rides.
Wow.
This is Gloria Struck, everybody. And Gloria is I got all this information, by the way, from, I like to search on the web when I do my Babes in History. And so this is all from the Wikipedia, that online encyclopedia. So it's all free. But I do have to, make that announcement that I get it. And some of the images, it's hard to get free images of her because she's so well known. So some of you may recognize her. She's Gloria Struck. She was born July 7th, 1925. She is 95 years old now. This July she turns 96, and she's from Clinton, New Jersey. She's one of the early members of the Motor Maids. And the Motor Maids, we're going to be talking about the lady rider groups, and Motor Maids is one of them. I think Motor Maids is one of the first lady rider groups. and it's a women's motorcycle club. She joined it in 1946, and she was 21 years old at that time. She's both a Sturgis Hall of Fame and Motorcycle Hall of Fame inductee. Like, so
Wow.
how cool
Wow.
is that, right?
Wow.
This is
Did
the
you
cool
say,
part.
Michelle, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Michelle, but did you say she's still riding?
She's still riding. Her goal is to ride at least until she's 100. Yeah.
A woman after her own heart, Michelle.
Right? Woohoo! Go Gloria. So you're gonna love this part, Amy, right? So she was born in a room behind her parents' Clinton, New Jersey motorcycle shop. So she's just been around motorcycles since birth, you know? And I love that. I just love that, right? She's ridden
Awesome.
right, isn't it? She's ridden motorcycles since she was 16. But she did, you know, and she's also engaged in several long distance motorcycle journeys. She's been through all of the 48 states. Her first solo motorcycle tour was in Canada in 1950, a little bit after Bessie. She was subject of a feature story in 1952 issue of Harley Davidson Enthusiast. She has frequently ridden to distant rallies for Motormaids and the National Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. She was in her late 80s when she finally went to Sturgis. She estimates a lifetime. Now, I've found this, I think that this was done back in 2019. Right now, to date, she's estimating, last I could check, an estimated 700,000 miles of riding. She's owned 11, she's owned 11 Harley Davidsons and 3 Indian motorcycles. And she's gone on motorcycle tours in Europe, starting in the 70s. And this is on her 90th birthday in 2015. She rode over 1,700 miles from New Jersey to a Motormaids rally in New Brunswick and back.
Wow, that's awesome.
At 90, right?
That's good stuff.
She has a book.
Yeah, amazing.
I'm thinking of getting the book and having it in the shop. I think it will be an interesting read. And what I found is like everybody's saying, like it's a serious misjustice to yourself not to read it. It's so amazing.
Sounds great. I would love to read that book.
Right? I think we should get it. The cover of the book is right there, and it's called 75 Years on Two Wheels and Still Riding. And as I said, you can get it on Amazon, but as I said, she hopes to ride at least until she's 100.
Life goals. Girl power.
Isn't that insane? Like, what an amazing woman.
It is. No. Unbelievable.
What do you think?
Listen, I gotta tell you, she's an inspiration. We're all about encouraging women.
Right? You think we'll still be
Amazing.
riding when we're 90?
As long as I can hold my bike up, sure.
I know.
In fact, even if I can't, I'll be on a trike. So yes, I'll still be riding.
Yeah. A four-wheeler, a golf cart. No, she even said...
I'll take the walker to the bike. Get somebody place me on it.
Dave could hook up walkers for us with motors on them.
Oh, gosh.
I don't know if I'd trust
The
him to do
images
that.
that just flash through my head are just not nice right now.
I'll get rid of those girls, Jared. No. She, her goal too, I do want to say, and that's a good point that you had said about the trike, because I would say that, even if I got to go on a trike, you know, her goal is to ride up to 100 years old on two wheels.
And you know what? A body in motion stays in motion, Michelle. We talk about that all the time, right?
Yeah.
Like, our bodies get older. They don't want to do the same things they used to do. However, if we keep moving, we're going to be able to keep moving.
Yep.
It's when we decide to stop doing this or, oh, I'm not going to do that anymore. And then you can't do it when you go to try to do it again. So it's important for us to just, like, stay in motion.
Yeah.
You know?
That's so...
Stay on those bikes, ladies. Stay on them.
Stay on them. And we learned that riding a motorcycle, you can burn anywhere from 175 to 225 calories per hour on a motorcycle. So I'm like, damn, that's my new gym.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna go to the gym.
It's important to just stay healthy, right? Like, I
Yeah.
want to be like this woman. I want to be like Gloria.
Yeah.
I want to be 97 and still riding a bike.
Right? How cool is that?
Yeah, man.
She's an inspiration.
Good job on the
yeah.
tip of the week. Congratulations, Gloria.
Gloria Strock, thank you so much for all that you do. All that inspiration. Amazing.
Yeah.
And speaking of
Truly
inspiration.
inspirational.
Truly. Like, I mean, you couldn't even, I could probably talk about her for an hour. But the good news is, like, there, you know, you never know. We might see her at Daytona Bike Week. Like, that's a possibility.
Right. Exactly. That's awesome.
So speaking of inspiration, let's talk about Amy's Spiritual Spin.
Yes, we're going to do Amy's Spiritual Spin via telephone today. So my spiritual spin today is going to be about our upcoming full moon. Full moon is this weekend. It is our snow moon. It is Saturday, the February 27th. It is, I love this moon because it is the last one of the winter, right? Because next is the spring solstice, and that's next month in March. So this is our last cold moon. It's the snow moon. Most of the earth is experiencing, like I have a girlfriend up in New Hampshire, and she's under a foot of snow still. And she sees me in my little tank top sunning myself and is like, you know what? So the full moon is coming this weekend. For me, the full moon is all about releasing and letting go of what's going on in the past month, and being focused on the month ahead. And for me, the spring equinox is coming, and I'm really excited about that. This February full moon is really the changer for me in regards to my spirituality, because the days are getting longer now. The sun is out for more hours, and every day it's getting brighter and sunnier and warmer. So I'm excited about this full moon this weekend. I know there's a couple of things going on in the area. They do, around here in Florida, they do like drum circles, and some of the metaphysical stores in the area do special events when it comes to the full moon. So I might check one of those out this weekend. I'm not too sure about that.
Yeah.
But again, the full moon is coming this weekend, and one of the things I do, and I've been doing it for God knows how many years, is on the full moon, I make a little tincture of cinnamon sticks and whole clove, and I simmer that on the stove the day before, the day of, and the day after, and then I put it around the perimeter of my property and the doors of my home, and it's actually a drawing spell for prosperity, wealth, and just good juju. It brings in good stuff. It brings in financial security. And I got to tell you, it's worked for me for years, and we still do it every full moon. And so that's a little trick if you guys are like strapped and, you need a little bit of stability and prosperity in your life. I highly recommend just putting a little bit of water with some whole cinnamon sticks and some cloves, and it makes your house smell good, and it brings in good stuff. So, the full moon's coming, y'all. Be aware, be safe out there this weekend, because the full moon affects everybody, and, people get distracted and a little more cuckoo during the full moon. Not me. I get tired during the full moon. It just drains me, but, that's just who I am. So, but that's about it for the spiritual spin this week, Michelle.
I love that, Amy. And
What do you do, Michelle? What do you do for the full moon?
Well, so before, I wanted to ask you though, I wanted to mention like where, that makes sense where the times, the time is changing and it's getting more light, because I even noticed that just yesterday. when I went out after dinner, I'm sitting on the line. I'm like, wow, it seems like it's still sunny, and so that just kind of corresponds with it. And I love that cinnamon and clove idea, and I wonder if that's why realtors will tell you, like when we were selling our house in North Carolina, the realtor probably we were in like the Bible Belt, so they probably had no idea, but they said, burn some cinnamon and cloves in a little dish of water on your stove. It will help, help people feel warm and comfortable in your home, and it does help sell it.
That cracks me up, Michelle, because so many people in all different paths of spirituality, I'll say, some of the fundamentals from way back in the day still reign true today, and one of those is the smells and stuff that, like you just said, burn some cinnamon and cloves on the stove. It is very homey, very welcoming, very warm. Yeah. And, people have been doing that for years. Even frankincense and myrrh does the same thing because it's that old school soul recognition, right? So it doesn't matter what spiritual path you have. Some of our senses recognize that soulful, spiritual recognition, and I think that's one of the things that the cinnamon and cloves does for everyone.
I love it. I'm going to put some around the shop. Yeah. And in answer to your question on the full moon, I usually like to do what's called like kind of drawing down the moon. So I just really have this, just moment with the moon, and I think a lot of us do that without even realizing it, and that's just kind of drawing that energy of that fullness, that bright, that positive, just kind of refuel and recharge,
Absolutely. I have a girlfriend here in Florida, and it never seems to fail, but we always run into each other on the full moon, right? And I see her different times during the month, but at some point during that full moon, do I not run into her and we both like stand under the moon and just raise our arms and just breathe in energy? Yeah. So, people will look at the moon and go, wow, you're so beautiful. And that right there, that one moment of connection with the full moon sometimes is just the most spiritual, peaceful moment that we get all month. So if you've never done that before, I highly recommend you go outside and stand under the moon, take 5 or 6 deep breaths, and I'm spirit-filled right now. My goosebumps are head to toe. Go out and just have a moment with the moon this weekend, and take a moment for yourself and do that. You'll be surprised at how you feel.
So cool. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Thank you, Amy. Thank you for your spiritual...
Aww.
It always makes my head spin.
Yeah, I know, right? Spiritual spin.
Spiritual spin. So we do have
awesome.
We do have some wonderful things coming up this weekend, and I'm glad with that full moon coming up, and I'm just gonna see if I can move you closer. I probably should have done that before. So next time you're home for 2 weeks, I'm gonna come break you out. No, I'll move you closer. I think that so this weekend, this is actually happening, Amy. This is happening for reals, for real. Unfortunately, for real. Unfortunately, the event in January, Crocodillos had to cancel it. It was like a last-minute cancellation. Not really sure why, but anyways, on their Facebook page, they made it a point to say, and we will not be canceling it this time. So this is Crocodillos Take 2. How do you do that? Take 2.
Right.
We're doing the Scooby-Doo ending. No. So Saturday and Sunday, it's at Crocodillo's Bar and Grill on 109 Fisherman's Wharf in Fort Pierce. It's going to be Saturday starting at 11:30 a.m. In through Sunday at 9 p.m. And the wonderful thing about this, actually, you and I were talking about this before we even went on, when we were just trying to figure out how do we get Amy, before we came up with the Amy cam, we're on the phone going, oh, what do we do? I was thinking of maybe having you come to the window.
The thought crossed my mind, Michelle. I'm not going to lie. I was going to come and do it from the parking lot.
Let me in. So, but we were talking about that because Amy said, there's that event going on, and I also want to let you know that, I know last week we were talking about Richard Benson, the owner of Fast Frank's, and a lot of his family members and friends will be at Crocodillo's on Saturday and Sunday. So, so if you want to go there, pay your respects. They got some great bands playing. It's Croc Wild. It's the extension of, they used to do Hog Wild at Archie's in Fort Pierce. It was an annual thing. They had bike runs, and they do have bike runs going on. They do have vendors there. They do have, of course, food, bands. It's going to be a good time. Dave and I will be there. I can bring you on the Amy cam if you want to go. Did I lose you? Oh. I'm talking to you and you're not even there.
Something happened to your phone, and I lost the video, so I decided to call you back.
Okay, gotcha. Well,
Is it
welcome back. So basically, I was just kind of summarizing how they're definitely going to have it. There's a lot of bands. They do have some bike runs going on. They have vendors there. It's beautiful out there, and it's going to be a good time. So Crocodillo's Bar and Grill, Saturday and Sunday. Croc Wild. Dave and I will be there. Maybe we can bring you on the Amy cam.
Oh, I'll definitely be on my bike this weekend, but that's okay.
Oh, cool. So have this big Darth Vader mask. Luke, I'm your father. Shh, shh, shh. Uh-oh.
I am your father.
You have to make the sound. Shh, shh. Oh my God, guys. I love it. Oh my God. Croc Wild. Hey, Amy, what's the weather going to be like though? Can we do this?
Oh God, Michelle. Yes, I gotta tell you, the weather this weekend is gonna be the best I've ever reported. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, all in the 80s, less than 10% chance of rain, because they gotta always give you that low percentage in case they're wrong. But I'm talking beautiful blue skies, 80s during the day, high 60s at night. It is going to be a phenomenal weekend. And I got to tell you, I'm excited about it because, like I said, I've been in quarantine for a bit, and I'm dying to get out of the house. And riding my bike, I can be contact-free riding my bike. Absolutely. So I am going to go be out on the bike this weekend because I need to get out of the house a little bit. So yeah, that's the weekend, man. The weather is just going to be phenomenal. So get outside, get some yard work done, get on those bikes and ride, ladies. Ride.
Get on your bikes and ride. Love it.
Yes,
so,
ma'am.
I'm glad to hear that you're going to be getting out and getting some fresh air. That's important, right? Staying healthy, and being cautious. And I know that you've already had your tests. You've had 2. So, Oh, hi, Diane. Diane's dropping in to say hi to her favorite daughter-in-law. That's me.
Hi.
Hi, Mummy. I think she called once and I was like, hello, Mummy. She's like, what? I don't even know what to say to you. It takes a very, as you know, it takes a very interesting, understanding woman to embrace me in their life.
Oh, you ain't that bad, girl.
Uh-huh. I like it, though. I like it like that. And actually, Dave says the longer I'm with him, the more he's like, you sure you weren't raised by my mother? So, I guess they trained me how to be fun, because I think she's the best. Hi, Diane. Thanks for checking in. Love you. So this weekend, I think Dave and I are actually going to get out on the bikes, and we're going to actually go going to do it. Go over to Crocodillo's, pay our respects to, Richard's family and friends, and also, have some music. We also have friends that play over there, And so, yeah, so I think now that I know the weather's great, I'm in.
Yeah, it's going to be beautiful this weekend, Michelle. You guys need to get out and, everyone, I just ask that everyone keep Rich and his family in our prayers because, they're in need right now. So if you come down and support the Crocodillos event, you'll actually be helping his family and friends out by just showing up and showing some respect. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah, respect and support. It is, absolutely. Again, I couldn't have said it better myself. Diane says she's got a busy week there. She helps foster, she has a not-for-profit company fostering greyhounds, and I love it when we go visit her because it's like they're everywhere with all the little noses trying to get in. They line up for their pets from Dave, but she's got 11 this week.
Wow,
Yeah.
That's awesome.
They're adorable. They each have their own personality. So if you ever, and she'd also pet sits, only greyhounds. So if you know anybody that wants to get away, it's a great place to go. It's a great place to go. Get it?
Get it? Get it?
A great place. That's her business. Her business is a great place.
Oh, that's one. I was laughing.
All right, Amy. Well, is there anything else, my dear?
I just want to tell everybody who's watching us, thank you for sticking around, and thank you for, loving us two crazy chicks that ride. The life throws us curveballs, Michelle, but between me and you, we get some stuff accomplished, girl. I am so proud of us.
Me too.
And thank everybody for watching. I love you guys.
Can we do the
love
high
you,
five?
Michelle, and miss you.
We could do a high five.
High five. High five. High five.
She got it. I do want to say also thank you for watching, and for those of you that tuned in late, if you go to the very beginning of our video, you might get to see Amy flashing her boobs because she had no idea that we were live.
Oh my God, Michelle, why would you remind them of that? I almost forgot. Look how red I just turned. Yeah, I got a little crazy. I did not know we were on live when I called Michelle.
I love it because that's what we're all about.
It's me.
And you know what? I would have done
Totally
it.
who I am.
I would have done it. Actually, you know what? If I had, well, anyways, I love you.
I love you too, and I'm glad I didn't show nips. That's all I got to say.
No, you didn't. It was tasteful. It was two classy chicks that ride.
Yeah, love you guys. Love everybody.
Thank
Bye,
you for
Michelle.
watching.
Thank you so much.
Bye, Amy.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you for coming in during
Okay.
your busy at-home time.